Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and I hope you are okay on that side of the screen. And today, to answer a question that I get asked a lot, which is, Robert, which are the apps that you use on your Android TV boxes? And we are talking about Android TV OS, not pure Android. So today I'm going to answer it, and although I've got a 10 top list that I use, I'm probably gonna share a couple more. Hopefully that will be okay with you. So let's start with the first one, which is, and by the way, there's no order in particular. I don't have one more important than the other, but I had to do a list, so here we go. YouTube is the one that I want to mention first, because if it wasn't YouTube, you wouldn't be watching this particular video. And you can't be watching it on your phone or on any other device, your computer and so on, but you can also enjoy it on your Android TV box, sitting on your living room and enjoying it. And in that particular case, you will be saying, hey Robert, that's no news for me. I am already using YouTube on my Android TV box. And if you are, a huge thumbs up to that side right over there. Now, the second app that probably I use the most is Netflix. Since it came out to my country, Portugal, I started to use it. It has a lot of great stuff, not only for family, for adults, but for kids as well. Great content with the native language, which in my particular case, it's Portuguese, and this is just awesome. Next to that, we use HBO, and although in Portugal is not as rich in terms of content as Netflix, it is growing in terms of that content, and I'm happy with it. It works really nice, so great. Now, in terms of Prime Video, I'm not a user, at least intensive user. Sometimes I go there to browse and whatnot, but I'm not a user. But I would like to mention right over here that for some of you guys, depending on where you live, it might be a great option. And I believe that it's a platform that it's growing as well. So it's definitely worth checking out. But don't count this one as one. This was just the second one. Now, the next app is probably one of the most important apps, whether we like what they say about it or not, and this is Kodi. Kodi is just great, and if we use it correctly, it is a great tool like anything else. And let me just do a brainstorm with you right over here before someone jumps and starts, hey, Kodi is something for piracy. No, piracy might be used on your phone, on your computer, on your... It doesn't anywhere. It can be used as long as that person wants to use. So when anyone says, hey, Kodi is only to use this way, it's not. Now, truth be told, it has been used like that a lot by a lot of people, and advertised not by the Kodi founders and whatnot, but advertised as the people that uses as a piracy platform. But if we use it with our own library and we use it correctly, it is a beautiful tool. It has a lot of potential, and we have done a lot of videos right over here, all of them with the intent of getting the most out of Kodi, the way that it was designed. And for example, we have created databases for Kodi on Android TV boxes, on network attached storage solutions, so that we can have several devices connected to the same library of Kodi, so that I can start watching a movie right over here, and then I go to the bedroom and I keep on watching. So there is endless opportunities and endless ways of using Kodi, which is just awesome. Now, not less awesome is Plex, which is something that I love as well. Very similar in terms of playback and so on, in terms of the experience. Of course, it will have a server and player, so it's a little bit different than Kodi, but nonetheless, it is just awesome. If you haven't used Plex yet, then try it out. Now, one more thing that I would like to mention right over here, and this one will not count, is MB. And in my opinion, MB is more or less on the same level as Plex. Both great platforms, and if you haven't tried one of these, I would really suggest that you try, read, and see for yourself how they work. It's just awesome, especially when we have our own library. Now, next, it is something that it's only available for my country, Portugal, which is an app for IPTV from Meo, which is my TV provider at this moment, and it works awesome. Really, really awesome. The experience is just great. They released a couple of weeks ago for the Apple TV. It was great, but for the Android TV experience, it's even better than on the Apple TV 4K, so this is really nice. Now the other app as well is for IPTV, Novo, but this one has the advantage that instead of working only inside the network, it will work in different networks. So there are some people, Portuguese people, living abroad and using this service. They hire the service here in Portugal, but they use anywhere in the world with a VPN and so on and so forth. So really great experience as well. Now moving to Spotify, which is available worldwide, and most of you use, actually I do, on my daily jog, I do use Spotify on my phone with my earbuds, but on the Android TV it's just a great experience, especially if we have something like a sound bar and a subwoofer that we can enjoy some music, then just awesome. Now moving a little bit to games, a few days ago we talked about GeForce Now on the Android TV. I will leave a link somewhere right over here or right over here, I'm never sure which side it is, but we talked about GeForce Now on the Android TV boxes. And if we have an NVIDIA Shield, then we have the equivalent, actually a little bit better, which is NVIDIA Games, and we will be able to play through the cloud games on our Android TV box, which is just awesome. It's similar to Netflix but for games, and this is a really nice experience. But if you want more details, just check one of the latest videos that we have done, and I did cover that right over here. Now lastly, in terms of games, there is something which is my favorite, and that is Steam Link. It's just beautiful. Once again, we have a lot of videos, a lot that we did in the past with a lot of operating systems with Steam Link, and it's just awesome because I'm not using a outside server like on GeForce Now or NVIDIA Games. I'm using my own computer, so I'm not limited to anything, just the games that I have. The only thing that I need is a strong network, so I can have my computer right over here on the office, and then on the living room my Android TV box will run any game that I've got on my computer through the network, and that is just a awesome experience. I did cover a lot here on the channel about that, so just search for Game Stream and you will have a lot of content to probably fall asleep. Now lastly, one more app, which is Aptoid TV, and this has to be side-loaded, but I do believe that there's advantages, and probably because you will want more apps that are not available on the Android TV Google Play Store, and this way you can have a few apps installed directly. And if you want to use this, probably one good thing is the app side load, which is the side load launcher that will allow us to browse apps that will not appear on the front screen. Talking about the front screen, and one more app, this will be the last one I promise. There is one called TV Repo, which is an APK that you will find on Google, and it will allow us to create icons so that we can put on the front page the lean back launcher of Android TV that will give us that freedom. So guys, basically this is it. These are the 10 apps that I use most of the time. So hopefully this video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget the usual and very appreciated thumbs up right over there. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.